All right, welcome to the video on the ego. This is a powerful video, powerful information that when you understand some of this and apply it to your life, you can create a lot of peace in your life and understand what's going on in your mind and why it's going on. So, let me jump right into it. All right, let's make this screen a little bigger. All right. All right, so the intended outcome of this section is you understand what the ego is and that you are not your ego. And you have a fundamental understanding of the design of it and what it's designed to do. So let's get into the definition. Definition of the ego: the I or self of any person, a person as thinking, feeling, and willing, and distinguishing itself from the selves of others and from objects of its thought. Basically, it's the identity that you've created for yourself, the identity that you made about yourself. I am this, I am that, my name is this, my name is that. What I want you to understand is that you're the one who created that. You're the one who made that. And you can shift the identity. And this is where big transformation comes in. When people start to believe they can be different than what their ego says they are. All right, so let's get into the design of the ego. All right, I get excited because this is it's just incredible information that helped change my life. So the ego, the id, the identity, your name is, my name is Brad. That's part of my identity, right? And our egos were created in childhood and young adulthood. A lot of the foundation and fundamentals were created then, right? So, and they are designed to keep you alive in this body. They are not designed to keep you happy or peaceful. And that's a big distinguishing point. They're designed to keep you alive at all costs, and they're very self-centered. Egos and our identities are out to kill, sometimes literally. And this is why when you see people who are regretful and remorseful about murdering someone, that they did it out of an act of rage, or that they weren't thinking at that time. They were being run from their ego to protect themselves and what they thought was right. Our egos are a crazy thought system. They do one job really well. They keep you alive, but they will not bring happiness or peace to you. So to understand that the fundamental design of the ego is separateness or lack in your life. Always feel like you're lacking something or something that's missing. That's when you're thinking with the ego. Um, Always on defense, ready to attack, and it's exhausting. The design of the ego is I'm right and you're definitely wrong. Don't get in my way. It leaves no space for peace. It leaves no space for love. It's all fear-based. And the voice of the ego is constantly judging yourself, others, the events and circumstances around you. And that voice and its viewpoint was mostly created as a child. And here's the kicker: you're taking advice from it, and you have been your whole life. If you get in arguments with other people, it's usually two childs in big adult bodies arguing. Bop, bop, bop. I'm right, you're wrong. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And the good news is you're not your ego. But you are the one. You're the one who listens to it. You're the thing that listens to it. You don't have to listen to it and take directions anymore. You can start to take your power back and create yourself and direct your thoughts as you want. And I want to share a powerful image. So before understanding the power, before understanding your ego and after, It feels like you're stepping on yourself. It feels like you're being squished, or not stepping on yourself. It feels like other people are squashing you and you're the victim, or you're beating yourself up. Both there. And after you understand that what the ego is, you can take your power back and start to laugh at some of these things. The ego is a crazy thought system. And if you want more peace in your life, this knowledge will help to bring it for you. So, how do you actually become more peaceful, right? There's a lot of tools out there that can help you with this. But one of the best things you can do is to present yourself to the present moment. And the fastest way to do that is breathing and understanding what's like, going back to your senses in your body. So taking 10 deep breaths and reassessing what's going on in the moment and not reacting and responding to whatever's happening in your life. Most of the noise in our minds is generated by our ego. And to have that peace, it brings peace of mind to me. Let me just say it this way. It brings peace of mind to me to know that the ego is not who I am, and it's a crazy thought system. And when I remember that, oh, I'm thinking with my ego again, and it's being self-centered, it's being selfish. It makes a difference, and I get back and I can respond better. So let's jump into the questions and activities for yourself. So in exercise number 1, I want you to describe a time when you were thinking or acting with your ego. And for me, it helps to remind me when I was being selfish or when I was trying to be right or righteous about something. And just do that and see if you can label that in an area of your life. And do it maybe in an area where you've got some frustration too. You don't have to, but that's just one way to get to it. In exercise number 2, what is one way to get out of your ego quickly? Just describe that. And in the third exercise, describe how being aware of when you're thinking or acting with your ego, is that empowering or disempowering? And I want to point out here, the ego isn't bad or wrong. It's just a function. It's just a thing that's going and running in the background. But being aware and present to it brings power back to you. Like, oh, I'm being run by the ego right now. My ego is making all these crazy decisions because it's being run by fear, and I need to pause for a moment. And where do I really want to go? How do I want to respond? So I hope this information really helps you understand that you're not crazy, and that you can change your mindset, and that the ego is just the design of it is basically crazy and it's not who you are. That's what I want you to leave with, is that it's not you. You're the one who's been listening to it, and you can start to respond better. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.